This is just a short video to show you how to use your calculator in stats mode to calculate the mean. We're going to do it in two ways, from a list of scores and from data that's in a table. Okay, first of all, Rachel does a spelling test every 3 weeks for 5 weeks. These are her scores. The mean should be 13.4. The scores are 13, 14, 13, 12, 15. So we're going to do that on the calculator now. So the first thing you need to do is turn your calculator on, and then you need to have it in stats mode. You can see that it actually already is in stat mode, but the way you do it is you press mode, and then it's either comp or stat. Okay, so we want it in stats mode too, so we make sure we press 2. Okay, then all this will come up. You press 1 because we want it in variable mode. And then you can see you've got a score and frequency column. So for this first one, we don't want the frequency column. So to get rid of the frequency column, what you need to press is setup. And then you need down arrow. It's stats we're talking about, so it's a 3. And we want the frequency off, so 2. Okay, then to enter our scores, we just type in 13 equals. You can see it goes into the cell, 14 equals 13 again, equals 12, equals 15, equals. Right, so we have 5 scores in there. Now, if we want to actually process those scores, what we have to do is say we're finished, we press AC. Looks like nothing's happening, but we're going to retrieve them. To retrieve them, you press the second function and 1, which is stat var, and the type that we used was variable, so 5. And if we want to do the mean, we use 2, which is x with a bar on the top. That's another way of saying mean. If we want to see at how many we've entered, we press 1. Okay, so we'll press 2 and look at the mean, which is 13.4, which is what we expected. Alright, the next thing we need to do is to test it if we can use it with a frequency distribution table. So this is the data that we're going to use. So you can see here there are 4 different scores and the frequencies are listed. The mean that we're expecting to get is 13.73 repeater. Right, so we'll just clear everything and we'll go through the process of making sure we're in stats mode. Okay, stats 2, yes, and we're in variable, so we press 1. Okay, now we need to get the frequency table. Again, we go to setup and down arrow, 3 for stats, frequency on this time, 1, and now we have our frequency table. So we just enter our scores, 12 equals 13 equals 14 equals 15 equals. Right, now we enter the frequencies. They've all defaulted to 1, so you use the arrow to get right back up to the top. Enter 3 equals 4 equals 2 equals 6 equals, and then AC to say that we're finished. Again, second function stat var, we're in variable, so 5, and we press 2 to see the thing. We need equals, and it's, as we expected, 13.73 repeater. If we wanted to make sure that we'd entered the right number of scores, you can go to second function stat var, 5 for variable, and 1 for the number. You press equals again to get it. And yes, we entered 15 scores. So that's how simple it is.